morning. My activity this morning is going to be bike riding, so I'm going back up to the Cove to go park in the same parking lot, and I think I'll go this way. Yeah, they have all these bike paths as well, and they're all green. And I remember when they put those in Santa Monica, the movie industry was furious because they're like, wait a minute, we can't do CGI or green screen if there's like green splatches of splotches or whatever it is, splatters of green all over the road. It was affecting their CGI. Anyway, I'm gonna go drive past my old house. So the Cove is right ahead. That's where I was at yesterday to hike. And I'm gonna go drive up and look at my old house. I think I have a picture of it somewhere. I've got one of me with my old Toyota Yaris before it got obliterated by multiple like crashes where I kept getting hit by people in Santa Monica. People just slammed right into me like 4 times. I got rid of it, ended up getting a Mini Cooper. But yeah, so I think I have a picture of the house. I don't know, it was nice. I mean, I was 25, I just got back from Japan. I was completely like overwhelmed with culture shock, reverse culture shock, coming back to the States after 4 years of living in like a little fishing village in northern Japan. And so it was very overwhelming because, you know, obviously all my friends were like, let's hang out, let's do this. And the only person that really kind of remedied my like trauma of coming back to the States was Jeff. And we hung out here a lot. He came out all the time to hang out with me out here. So I think that's why I'm not leaving right now. Like, I've been here pretty much most of the week since Tuesday. And I think I'll stay till tomorrow, and then Monday I'll stick around for a minute, make sure that there's nothing else I need to do in person here, and then I need to get to Vegas either Monday or Tuesday morning. Like Monday night or Tuesday morning. I'd rather go Tuesday morning, I think. Maybe Monday night, I don't know. But I think everything is pretty much into his brother's hands at this point, while we figure out, you know, the logistics of getting Jeff back. So yeah, so this was my old neighborhood, and going from, you know, chaotic, busy Japan to the desert, and it was nice. I mean, it was quiet, and it gave me a little bit of time to breathe and wait for my pension refund so I could afford to do something else. I just lost my friend Jen yesterday. She was my tax rep and my friend in Japan, and she was a former JET program teacher. I wasn't, but all my friends were JET program teachers. And so she passed away on Tuesday. I just found out last night, Friday night. And it's really, really a big blow. She was really wonderful, and she had 2 little kids. So her journey is similar to mine in our private life, and she was my biggest advocate for my daughter. So yeah, she supported a ton of causes. She was Canadian, so she was super nice. And yeah, that's a shock. Of all the people I did not expect to lose Jen. But yeah, so I don't know, another reason for a healing nature, you know, get outdoors and breathe, because you never know. You don't know when your last day is going to be, but I tell you, she lived a life that everybody would be envious of in terms of just how amazingly wonderful she was. And I think she definitely set the bar for how people need to be in their lives. And yeah, definitely an inspiration, and definitely a massively strong individual. But I'll miss her. I'll miss being able to just, you know, vent. She was a good shoulder and a good ear, and that feeling was mutual. I was there for her, she was there for me. So yeah, so anyways, changing the subject. So that was my old house right there. It's all under construction. It's a little awkward. There's all these people outside doing construction. I'm like, I just want to ogle my old home. Okay, now I'm going to go to the hiking trail, which is just around the corner. Well, that's an interesting rig. What's this one? Let's go check out people's rigs. Everyone has an adventure rig, but yeah, you got Max Trax gas. Oh, it's just a camper. It's an oddly shaped truck camper. I think it's a pop top as well. Okay, let me turn around and just head like half a mile up the road to the, there's another camper there, half a mile up the road to the parking lot. Hopefully it's not too busy on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. So yeah, there's tons and tons of stuff to do out here, like places to hike, like entire trail systems. So there's definitely a lot you can find. Dogs have to be on leash for the, you know, conservation of the animals, but locals don't give a crap. They'll just do whatever they want. We had a cat. My brother had a cat because he lived with us for a little bit, and his cat named Bear got attacked by a coyote, I think, or run over. One of the two. But we lost Bear at one point on the street over here. So, all right, so let me find out where this place is. Okay, I'm back to Cove Oasis. I'm gonna park down on this end, at the end here, because I think that's where the sun will be first. Let me go in. It's like motor skills not working this morning. Oh, it's been a week. Okay, I'm gonna park at the end so I can get my bike off pretty easily. Yeah, but the sun's gonna come over. It's only 8 o'clock. I was here at 9 o'clock yesterday, so I should get some sun soon. Okay, that took a while. My body was not cooperating this morning. Anyway, so that was an extra half an hour of delay. Anyway, too much information. Yeah, up in the cove, we're about only like 200 feet above sea level. That's how much we're in the valley. But it is higher up. There's some bikes there. What kind of bike does he have? He has a Trek. He has a different bike than mine. I have a Trek too. So I'm very Trek loyal. My Trek hardtail and my Trek full suspension. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go up and do kind of the triangle loop on the ridge. See if I can go a bit further on the ridge. I don't want to go too sandy, so I'm not going to go. I actually went all the way up there. All the way up there yesterday. All the way past those mountains. So yeah, I'm just going to try to do the ridge line. And there's like a kind of a triangle loop. And then we come back and do this loop down here. And then probably come back up and do the other like trail that goes along the road. And then maybe just do a loop of the neighborhood. I don't know how many miles that would be. I'm going to try to do 20 miles. And when I'm done with 20 miles, I'll come back and put the bike away. I need to dump out my toilet, but I'll go to the other park for that. Yeah, this is nice. The sun is like not on my van. I should have parked over there, but this is the only level spot. Over there, it's a little bit not level. All those cars over there are in the only level spot on that side. The rest of it's not level, so my fridge won't work if it's like that. So anyway, so let me just double check everything's locked up. Got everything squared away. Got my little kitty bag. I always get made fun of. It's like, oh, what's that little bag you've got in the front of your, your bike? And I was like, shut up. Okay, so I don't think I need a charger. I should get a charger anyway. So let me get everything together. People just leave their windows open. It's the desert. No one's going to steal anything. Okay, so let's go ride. It's about 9 a.m. So I should be done about 11. And then back to Starbucks. Got to launch a website today. So I got to definitely get that out so I can get it off my back. And then tomorrow just do something else. I don't know. I don't really want to go to Joshua Tree or anything because it's only right over there in the distance. But it's going to be busy on a Sunday. So I might go on the tram, which would also be busy, but it's fun. Or I might go do another hike. The Living Desert's $40. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I went to it 20 years ago. I don't need to go see animals again. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. It's Sunday. I don't want to go too far. So I don't want to go too far into LA because I have to backtrack and go to Vegas, even though it's kind of like anywhere in LA is going to be about the same amount of time. I just would rather leave from here and take that drive instead of taking the 15. I want to avoid the 15. I've driven that 1,000 million times. I've never driven from Palm Springs to Vegas. I think that'll be a much more interesting drive. I think I go through mountains, but there's no snow. I don't know. Dilemma. Okay, well, let me get started so I'm not wasting time. You guys are holding me up here, people. Let me ride. All right, there's this. Rangers. Okay, so let me go around. Leave no trace. Cove Trailhead. All right, so yeah, so yesterday I was not on the ridge line, so I'm going to go up on the ridge line this time. There is no route on all trails. Usually I don't do something like this unless I know the trail by heart. I don't normally just kind of wing it. This will be fun. So yeah, so I'll go up there where these people are hiking, try to do the loop, and then go back around and continue on the trail that goes along the road to the country club. And then obviously I'm not fancy enough for that, so I'll turn around and come back. All right, that was a good warm-up, but I am going to get off this trail now because it's a little too sandy for the bike and it's uphill and stuff. So I'm going to go back to the road, go back around to the van, make sure that I unplug my fridge, which is always my fear, and then just go ride on the road for about 20 miles. So yeah, there's plenty of bike trails all over. So I just kind of do a loop down to Highway 111, up through Washington, Eisenhower, and then back down. So okay, yeah, this is the other entrance over here. I have to go slow because I'm riding with one hand. All right, now I'm on the road on the bike lane. This is great. Yeah, my old house is down there. So anyway, it's like I don't want, like I said before, I don't want to leave because I feel Jeff's presence, even though I'm not like a spiritual person, and my heart is, you know, made of steel encased in iron, wrapped in barbed wire most days. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, but yeah, beautiful view if you live here, apart from all the people ogling your living room. Yeah, all the houses have to be one level down here. You can't have like a two-story house unless you have the foundation like super low. So when we used to build, oh, this is cool. It's like a Middle Eastern style. It's really pretty, actually. Very different. But yeah, when you build a house here, you have to have it no more than one level, but you can have two levels if you have like a basement or bury it down. The cyclist right there. Morning riders, all the weekend corporate people. But yeah, so now I'm going downhill. I think I want to go back up this way. I just gotta go for some reason check my fridge is unplugged. I think it's unplugged. But anyway, okay, cool. Yeah, everyone's got their dogs on leash because the rangers are here. Ooh, well-behaved people. Look how your dog's not spontaneously combusting because it's on a leash. Ooh, who knew? All right, there's Prue, almost getting sun. Some runner like ran right in my blind spot and then he yelled at me. I was like, dude, learn about blind spots. Don't run right behind a car when you've got an entire freaking parking lot. Okay, now I'm in the neighborhood. There is a shoulder, but I have the right to use the whole lane. So you can do either. The cars have to yield to you, but just don't be a jerk about it. Don't be like, I'm gonna take up the whole lane when you can just move over here. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go downhill now. I think I'm gonna go left and just keep going left and down until I have to go right and up again. So, not looking forward to the uphill part, but it's not that steep. It's only like 100-foot elevation gain, like this dude. He's like, look how fast I'm going uphill. Yeah, that would never be me. Anyway, okay, cool. All right, let me concentrate. There's lots of bikers out, a lot of cyclists, which is different than the downhill biker. It's like skiers versus snowboarders. Yeah, skiers always wrong. I just went down the road, which is boring, and there's a trail here. So I'll take the trail back up if I go this way. And there it is, the Bear Creek Nature Preserve. I can ride a bike. No dogs on leash. Yeah, that's fine. If it just says no bikes, that's fine. I'll go on the road again. But yeah, I'm going to take the trail a little bit further down. There's a guy walking a dog and pushing a dog in a stroller. And then, yeah, this is fine. I don't know. I've done probably about 4 miles right now. So I'll ride for 20. And it should be pretty easy to get 20 miles. Yeah, I should have ridden the trail all the way down. More fun than the road. It's funny, when I lived here, there was no Facebook, no Instagram, no Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. There's no social media. I had like a really crappy Nokia phone, which I barely used. And I just used email. I just email people or use Messenger and be like, hey, you want to hang out? But yeah, I had some good friends here. They're not here anymore. None of them live here. They all moved away, but we're all like 25, 26, 27 years old. Some of them younger. But I still keep in touch. Still friends. Now friends on Facebook, which is funny. I'm going to go over here now. Yeah, that was good. I should have done that trail the whole way down. I don't know how I'm going to get back up to the cove. Then I'll just go up Eisenhower. It should be pretty easy. But yeah, I know this area. And then this is Avenida Madero. My house was further back. But yeah, really, really pretty neighborhood. The houses weren't too expensive. They were maybe $300,000-400,000. I don't think they're that expensive now even. I think it's pretty cheap to live out here. Oh, there's a bike path. Okay, let me go on the bike path. And this will be great. So maybe I can take that back up. This is also an OHV trail as well. They're all over. Yeah, we didn't have any money for that. So we went ice blocking. So we'd go to 7-Eleven and buy a big block of ice and go to the, sneak into the resorts, the golf clubs and stuff, where my friends were golf caddies and worked there. So we'd sneak in at like 11 p.m. and it'd still be 100 degrees in the summer. And we get our melting block of ice and go sledding. And we tried it over here, but it was like we just ended up getting stuck. Yeah, it was kind of funny, but yeah, I remember all this. Okay, I'm back down to Eisenhower, so that goes back up to the cove. That's the old town, La Quinta. And when I worked for the architects, we built some things down there. We also built the Agua Caliente Tribal Mission Headquarters. We built a bunch of like multi-bazillion-dollar homes for people that use them only 2 weeks of the year. one couple was like, we're only here for like 2 weeks during the holidays and we want $300,000 worth of Italian tile to make a dance floor. And we're like, y'all crazy. Anyway, but yeah, so we built some things down here as well, like the civic center and stuff like that. Yeah, I worked for like almost a year for this architectural firm. We had so much work out here. It was really fun. Anyway, so yes, I've got bike repair. So I don't know, I guess I'll go back up Eisenhower and then see what else. Once I get up into the cove, which is like about 3 miles up the road, I have to come back down. So maybe I'll just do a loop again and do that trail this time instead of the road coming down from there. That should be fine. There's Prue, still no sun. Should have parked a bit further out maybe. Well, I can't park there, it's not level. I'm gonna go check out the ranger station and then go do one more loop. So let me see how far I've gone. All right, I'm at the top of the road. That's where I went last time, but this is, I think, where the other trail connects. So I came out that way. And then it says there, you must be in control of a competent person and pick up your shit. So anyway, this is the house I want. The door leads right to the trail. That's convenient. Okay, so let me continue on. It's getting warm. Yeah, so I've done 8 miles and I'll do another loop and I'll just come back up this road or back up the trail. I'm gonna go down and back up and then I'm done. And I talked to the rangers. They gave me some handouts and little stuff for like leave no trace. And I said, yeah, you should have been here yesterday when people had their dogs off leash and were leaving dog poop. Anyway, everyone's on good behavior today because the rangers are there. So it's nice. It's nice that it's busy and people are behaved. It's 12:30 on February 1st. So I'm done with my ride and I had a cheese board because I'm bougie. I got some really good cheese the other night. I got one cheese that was like truffle. I realized I don't like truffles. It was disgusting. It was spat it out. It tastes like soap. Anyway, so I'm going to go to Yogurtland. The Golden Spoon that Jeff and I used to go to is no longer open. So I think all of them shut down. The one in Long Beach shut down like, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago. We're going to Yogurtland. I just want to get some frozen yogurt and chocolate and use the restroom, and then I need to dump out my toilet at the park just around the corner and then go to Starbucks for the rest of the day. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So let's see. It smells like a whole bunch of different food at the same time. It's kind of gross. Anyway, okay. So my favorite is vanilla bean and cookies and cream and chocolate. Okay, it looks a little turdy, but it's okay. All right, let's get some toppings. Okay, that was $14. It's okay, they're so expensive now. Sometimes they'll do military discount like Menchie's will do that, but there's no Menchie's out here. It's Tutti Frutti or Yogurtland, and then Prue is over there. So I'm gonna finish this up and then dump out my toilet and then go to Starbucks. It's only like 12:30, so I'll get good sun and yeah, just kind of launch this website so I can get it off my back.